already. We're going to get started with our special New Year's Eve glow stick glow yoga. So I've got as much ambiance back here that I can put together, and we are going to get started. We'll just take a few moments to get centered, standing in the back of our mats. Here, let me just adjust the volume. Namaste, Happy New Year's Eve. We had a lot of fun. We're gonna spend some time together. But before we get started, if you have your glow sticks, put them wherever you want, pockets, on the floor. We'll see how long they last before they drive us crazy. But wanted to welcome you for being here, and we're gonna get started in a standing tall mountain position. So go ahead and just take some time to close your eyes. Allow your hands to fall to the sides, or your hands can come in a small gratitude position. Let me give you just a little bit of light so you can follow along what we're doing. So hands to gratitude. Taking a few moments to get centered, to check in with our breath. So, breathing in, feeling your inhale, and then squeezing your belly for a full exhalation. You can take another deep breath in, maybe feeling a little bit more in the belly, feeling your air come through your nose, swirling to the depths of your stomach and your lower belly, and now contracting your diaphragm and your lungs and your belly together as you exhale. Just taking a few moments to find a space to just detach. Time for yourself, time to drift to being no one. Here we stand in between two calendar marks of time, 1 year ending, 1 year beginning, and what a wonderful symbolic opportunity to recognize that truly we are living in the here and the now, whereas other parts of the world, it's already a different day. Other parts, they're still waiting for the new year to come. But here we are, just taking a few moments with our breath, with our postures, with our mindfulness, and allowing these elements to guide us through our practice. So as we move through this hot flow yin practice, the initial part will be movement-based, looking to spark heat and energy, and then the latter half will be a slower, meditative, deeper, focused postures that are looking to reach your connective tissues, stretch the fascia. So two different styles that will be blending together. Critical to know that you're only responsible for taking care of what's comfortable for you, what your body wants to do today, and what your body is able to do today. So not judging yourself based on how you feel compared to your last session, not judging yourself with expectation of what you should be able to do, but to truly just give yourself permission to just be here in the now. Taking a few moments to deepen your inhale. Perhaps you close the mouth and exhale using Ujjayi pranayama, feeling the rhythmic sounds of the ocean rising out of you as if you were fogging the glass of a mirror. So deep inhalation and a full exhale. Let's collectively take a couple breaths together in a 4 count box breath. So we will inhale for a count of 2, 3, 4. Pause at the top for 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, exhale. 2, 3, 4, holding at the bottom for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, hold at the top, open mouth, exhale, pause at the bottom. One more time, inhale, hold, exhale, pause for 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Swaha, let it all go. Just allow your body to come to a comfortable state. You may notice that even the pace of your thoughts, your mindfulness is even 1 degree, even more enhanced now. So let's go ahead and we're gonna just start off with some easy movement. So when you're ready, allowing your toes to actively press into the ground, flailing your small toes left and right, spreading wide, and feeling all 4 corners of your feet engage. If you have a block, you may want to take a block. You can hold this in between your hands. You can do a little bit of some wrist activities. Take just a moment from that standing tall position with your slight bend in your knees. Your tail is tucked, your ribs are pulled in. As you inhale, your crown lifts and your shoulders fall away from the ears. Take a couple breaths in this Tadasana, mountain posture. Inhale, feeling the buoyancy of your breath. Exhale, feeling your heels, your legs, everything sink down to your mat, grounding you. On your next inhale, go ahead and slightly shift your weight over to your left foot, anchoring down, pressing through that thigh. Slowly allow your right knee to bend and to lift up. We're going to lift it right to about halfway. Your right hand now can make connection with the top of that thigh. Squaring those hips, actively pressing into that left leg, allowing as you inhale a small bit of lift to occur in that right leg, and as you exhale, firming down, pressing down with that right hand. So stay here for a few breaths, just warming up your balance, warming up your core. You may want to find a drishti, a spot in the horizon that is not moving, that you can focus for these postures that require balance. Feel nice to rotate the foot or add a little bit of lifting, lowering, just as you feel that sensation building in that hip. That's good. That means that everything's working as intended. At the end of that breath, go ahead and allow that right foot to drop. Now slowly take a second to shake out your hips, but we're going to now begin to shift over to the right side. So when you're ready, left leg lifts, tail is pointing down and away. Lengthen your crown. If you have a block, you can put your hands on your block to maintain the centering position. You can use that block on top of your thigh as an additional spot of contact. Very challenging ability to warm up your core, strengthen your legs. A couple more breaths here. When you're ready, go ahead and allow that left foot to drop, come back down to the earth. We're going to now shift back over to the left side. Now we're going to, this time when we lift that right thigh, it's going to come up, and now it's going to peak at the top and start to circle clockwise as you inhale to the bottom. Inhale, circling down to about 6 o'clock. Let's see, inhale to noon. All right, let's try it again. Yeah, just move with your breath. Inhale on the rise up. Exhale as it circles down beneath you. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, circling. Slowly with control, feeling this in your obliques. actively feeling length in your torso and a active thigh and an active calf pressing into that left foot. When you're ready, go ahead and at the bottom of your circle, switch the other way. So now inhale, coming up. Exhale the other direction. Taking this time to listen to your body. Your hips may make little popping noises as bones readjust. All that is normal. If you've completed about 5 or 6 of those, go ahead and land that right foot. Shift weight over onto the right. Now inhale left, knee lifts, it begins to circle to the left. Circle counterclockwise. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drops. Moving with your breath, just adding a little bit of engagement as we wake up the body. When you're ready, go ahead and allow that foot to lower. Let's get started. This is where the glow sticks may come in handy. So, standing from a tall mountain posture, left hand, right hand are to your sides, shoulders are down and back, away from the ears. On your next inhale, slowly begin to circle your left hand fully around your body. Exhaling slowly, slowly as you bring it down. Inhale. Now on the right side. Exhale slowly, right comes down. Now let's do both left and right together. Inhale, circle the arms up. Palms meet at the top. Belly to spine, slowly folding down, forward fold. Allowing your head to hang heavy here. Allowing the crown of your head to be released. You can rock back and forth. You can find a little rag doll. Your hands can take your elbows. Just taking a few moments to refresh, release any stress. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, squeeze your belly towards your spine. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. On your next inhale, lift up for half lift with a flat back. Exhale, forward fold, bring it all the way down. Ground down into those feet. Inhale, rise up, reverse swan dive, circling those arms tall. Fingers touch at the top. Hands come down through gratitude. Now we're going to take that same vinyasa, just with one breath, with one movement, so a little bit quicker. So when you're ready, left hand circles up on the inhale, circles down on the exhale. Right hand next, inhale, rise. Exhale, drop. Left and right, inhale, circling up. Exhale, palms touch, forward fold. Lift up, half lift on the inhale. Forward fold all the way down as you exhale. Root into your feet, rise up, reverse swan dive. Palms to gratitude, come through center. All right, now third time, we're gonna do the exact same vinyasa, but no instruction, just following your body, following your neighbor. Together, let's get started. Left. Moving with your breath. Meeting tall mountain gratitude position. When you're done, that's nice. So we're gonna follow that same cycle of slow instruction, moving with the breath, and then no instruction for our flow. So let's do one more. Inhale left. Very nice. Now when you're ready, we're gonna take it down. We're gonna inhale, circle my hands up. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, but walk those hands forward. We're gonna be in a plank position, so the glow sticks may wanna come to the left or the right side. Not required to hold on to those. We're gonna be here in plank for a while, so it may be helpful to drop to your knees while you set up and while you get prepared. So in this plank position, shoulders are away from the ears, down the back. Belly is active, pulled in. Long in your spine, making a contact with your engaged thighs and feet pressing into the ground. Inhaling, finding length. Your crown flows forward. Hips are lifted, hips are not sinking. Actively pressing into the earth. Let's take 2 more breaths here. When you're ready, we're gonna lower to our forearms. So left forearm down, right forearm down, forearm plank. Hands are actively pressing into the earth. Feet are pressing their heels towards behind you, towards the back of your mat. Gaze is slightly forward. Take a couple more breaths. Feel your core. You may have little wobbles, it's okay. Now we're gonna move into a little bit of movement. So when you're ready, we're gonna step the left hand up, back to high plank, right hand. Now, left hand down, forearm plank. Right hand forearm plank. Left hand rises. Right hand sweeps behind, slowly, adding a little more challenge and lands on the forearm. Now left forearm meets right. Right forearm presses up. Left hand now sweeps behind, landing on that forearm. Now right hand down, left hand up, right hand sweeps back. Lands on the forearm, left hand next, right hand up, left hand sweeps back, lands on the forearm. A couple of these at your own pace. Left hand up, right hand sweeps back. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and drop down to child's pose, to your knees. End of your next one, go ahead and stay down, that forearm plank, actively pressing to your pelvic triangle, pelvic floor. Now lower those hips down to the earth. Untuck your toes so the tops of your feet are actively pressing into your mat, as are your thighs. Elbows are underneath the shoulders. Whew. Take a couple breaths in this Sphinx posture. Opening up your front lines, shoulders away from your ears, pressing into those fingertips, feeling your pinkies engage. Whew. Whew. Shirt's coming off. Whew. When you're ready, go ahead and slowly walk your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Left hand underneath your left shoulder. Press up through tabletop. Hands are now underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. You may want to grab a block for this next wrist exercise. If you have tight wrists, we're just going to spend a few moments now engaging our wrists. So it may feel nice to flip your palms and to press the top of your palm either onto your mat or onto the block, depending on how tight or your response from your body. You may want to walk those blocks a little closer to you if you are feeling a lot of sensation. You may be able to rock back and forth in little circles. We're going to take a few moments just to listen to our body, engaging these joints that we often forget, but also as a great opportunity to discuss the yin style that we'll be moving in towards later in our session, to where it is longer amounts of time in basic, simple, gravity-based positions, and just using your breath and your body awareness to guide you and to navigate a different level of sensation. So if you're still with your hands in that original stretch, I encourage you now, maybe you rotate your palms externally to where your tops of your palms are up now, but your hands are twisted open to the right and to the left. Or you want to do an internal rotation. Just taking some time, listening to your body. It may feel good to rock back and forth, opening up these channels of energy. When you're ready, go ahead and come back through center, traditional tabletop. We're going to now just drop our belly, lift our tail as you inhale. Coming back through center, slowly rounding the spine, pressing into those hands, dropping the head, tucking the tail as you exhale. Now just going one movement, one breath at your pace. Inhale, dropping the belly. Exhale, rounding the spine. Two more. Inhale, full exhale around the spine. Deep, one more deep inhalation. Squeeze it all out around the spine. All right, come back to center, neutral, tabletop. Loop the shoulders away from your ears. Untuck your toes. Tuck your toes. Actively pressing into those toes. Allow your hips to rise. Coming into that downward dog, now we're going to allow our heels to come towards the ground. Actively pressing into our hands. Shoulders are down, away from the ears. Belly is engaged, ribs are pulled in. As you inhale, feeling your pelvic triangle rise along with your hips. Exhale. Engaging those thighs, allowing your heels to press down a little lower. Take another breath in, lift the hips. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, float, step, walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, let's rise up to chair. Sit back in that chair as you exhale. We're going to go through sun salutation B in that same sequence, where the first time, lots of instruction, lots of cues, and then quieting from there. So inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, lower through your chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, lifting those hips for down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, accapada. Exhale, step it through. Runner's lunge. Rise up for warrior one on the inhale. Frame the feet, lower through your chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, rise. Down dog, press back. Left leg lifts on the inhale. Squeeze your belly, step it through, exhale. Rise up on the crescent lunge for the inhale. Frame the feet, lower through chaturanga as you exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, bend the knees, step it forward. Inhale, small lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend those knees, sit back in that chair. Exhale, ground down, rise up through gratitude. Whew, nice. Starting to build a little heat. Maybe a good time to towel off. We're gonna move through that a little quicker this time. One breath, one movement. So when you're ready, start in mountain posture. Inhale, sit back in that chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Rise up, warrior one. Frame the feet on the exhale. Lower through. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through slowly and with control. Ground down, rise up. Warrior one. Frame the foot, load it down through your chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Very nice. Inhale, lift those hips. Bend the knees on the exhale. Come forward. Rise up halfway. Forward fold. Low chair as you inhale. Ground down, rise up mountain on the exhale. Let's go right back into it. Inhale, sit back in the chair. Exhale, forward fold. Move with your breath. One more. Sit back in the chair. Inhale, Utkatasana, forward fold. Half lift. Forward fold all the way down. Through chair, almost final, rising up, mountain gratitude. Very nice. Take a moment, towel off, catch your breath. Whew. Excuse me. Taking a small sip. When you're ready, go ahead and come back down to your mat. Isn't that a little bit nicer? Just a touch. Not too much more. Just some. Nice. All right, let's go start up for another vinyasa. When you're ready, we're going to start in that mountain posture. We're gonna go through a little bit of a warrior dance sequence. So we'll follow the same flow. So circling the hands up on the inhale. Hands touch, forward fold, exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, step back, lower through, hide a little plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, lift those hips, down dog. Right leg lifts on the inhale. Steps through as you exhale. Rise up for warrior one. We're gonna stay here just for a moment, setting up the posture a little bit longer. So the front knee is bent over the ankle, not too far in front, not sagging behind. Back foot is either drops to the ground with a small pivot and a small angle of the foot, or if you want to frame your hips straight, lift off the back heel, actively charge to the ball of your foot and engage that left foot. And then begin to sink down, tucking your tail towards the ground, ribs are pulled in, hands can be goddess arms, at your hips, behind one another, with a prayer hand behind your chest. Just feeling a few moments. Pelvis is under the ribs, taking a deep breath in, feeling length in your spine. Reaching your hands forward as you exhale. Inhale, left hand sweeps forward across the right chest, across the chest. Bow and arrows out to warrior two. Now your left foot is actively externally rotating your thigh away from your midline, while your right foot is rotating your thigh in, shoulders away from the ears. Lots of length in our spine and our fingers, gaze is forward. On your next inhale, reach forward. Exhale, hinge at the hips, elbow drops, left arm comes forward, sets up for extended side angle. So essentially this is a open lunge with your hips actively pressing towards the side of the room. Your left hand can float towards the front of your mat. You can come behind for a bind. We're gonna be here for a few breaths, so if you want to shape shift, help yourself. Let's see what we have today. If you're taking bird of paradise, bringing your foot forward, actively pressing into that left foot, sitting back a little bit, allowing that right foot to take off. If you've taken that bird, go ahead and land it, stepping back to extended side angle. Inhale, allowing that left foot hand to come forward. The left foot begins to pivot now, actively pressing into that left hand. As you inhale, right hand twists up for a crescent lunge twist. Staying here, feeling your right hip come through midline while you actively press into your left thigh away from your mat. Long in your spine, just a couple more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, hand comes down next to the foot. Right foot steps back. Chaturanga, lower through. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Rise up, warrior one. Ooh. We're gonna stay here for a moment on this side, which is definitely gonna feel different than your other side. That's okay. Neither's right, neither's wrong. Check in on that left knee that's over the ankle. Can you, if you gaze forward, can you slightly see your toe? If you're squaring the hips, then pivoting on that foot, actively pressing into the ground, sinking down lower. Let's take one more breath in. As you exhale, your hands come forward. And your next inhale, bow and arrow, the right hand across the body, sitting back into that warrior two on the other side. Allowing your feet to adjust. Actively pressing into all four corners of your feet. Tail is tucked, shoulders away from the ears. Ribs are pulled in. Not pulling too far forward, too full back, just even across the body, to the left and to the right. Just sinking down deeper into that lunge as you exhale. I forgot to turn my phone off, so someone's calling me. Sorry about that. So when you're ready, little warrior two. Left hand comes forward on the inhale, reach, find length. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Left arm now comes down, extend the side ankle. If you took that bind on the other side, feel free to take your liberty, moving with your body, moving with your breath. Drop it down, hand comes up, reaches forward on the inhale. You're gonna pivot your foot. As you inhale, left hand lifts up to the sky. We have that twist, energizing our body, strengthening our legs. Couple more breaths here. Left hip is coming towards your midline. One more breath in. As you exhale, go ahead and circle the arm forward. Left leg steps back, lowers through. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, bend the knees, come forward. Half left. fold. Ground down, rise up, circle the hands, reverse swan dive. Ooh, nice. Come through center gratitude. Fantastic. Alright, we're gonna do that now with a little bit quicker pace. One movement, one breath. When you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. Find that tall mountain. Inhale. Circle the hands up. Palms connect. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale. Step back. High to low plank. Push back for up dog. Right leg lifts on the inhale. Steps through on the exhale. Rise up for warrior one. Open up for warrior two on the exhale. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale. Exhale, drop the hand. Frame the foot. Inhale, right hand floats up. Exhale, lowers down. Right foot steps back. High to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Step it through. Rise up for warrior one on the inhale. Open up to warrior two on the exhale. Find length, extended side angle on the inhale. Exhale, hand frames the foot. Inhale, twist open to the left. Exhale, hand comes down, lower through, three-legged plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, hips lift, down dog. Lift the hips as you inhale. Bend the knees, gaze forward, meet at the front. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Forward fold. Circle those hands. Nice. Now we're going to go through that same cycle. Moving with your breath, moving with your body, no instructions. You can do it, just feel your breath, feel your postures. Let's get started. Inhale. Hands come through gratitude. Exhale. Fantastic. Nice job. I can't see you, but I can tell you are feeling it. That's why, just for you, Katie, this next section is going to be bonus material that I'm not bringing to the class. So I want to honor your level of challenge and also test out my next week's flow. So we're going to add some balance. We can try with these glow sticks. I think we're going to have some fun here. But when you're ready, go ahead and come to the top of your mat. We're going to start with our weight shifting over onto our left foot. Actively pressing into that left heel. The right foot begins to slowly gain buoyancy. It's like it's going to come off the ground. Active in our core, active in our legs. We're going to start in just a real simple tree. So right knee bends, foot finds placement either at the calf or at the top of the thigh, just not on the knee. So don't lock out on your knee. As you inhale, your right knee is pressing away from your midline and down towards your mat. Staying here in this tree posture, allowing your branches to fly. A couple more breaths here. Inhale, feeling your breath lift you higher. Exhale, feeling your calf engage. Your feet are pressing into your leg. Stable tree. On your next inhale, go ahead and lift up in your hands. Right knee starts to rise. Exhale, everything starts to pivot as we kick our right foot back and set up for flying warrior. So actively pressing through our hands, but our shoulders are still looped away from the ears. Hips are even. Right foot is pointed towards your mat with your heel pressing away. Long in your spine, strong in your planted foot. You might want to take a little bit of a bended knee, allowing you to improve your balance. You can stay here for a moment. On your next breath, go ahead and pull your belly to your spine. Slowly start to swivel that right foot down on the exhale. Come through, standing tall. Staying there for just a moment. Right leg now lifts. You can grab your right knee, right thigh, bring it to your midline, taking a moment to set up in this standing tall wind maker pose. Finding length on the inhale with buoyancy in your right leg. Actively pressing into that right thigh. On your next exhale, go ahead and drop that right shin over your left knee. Sit back in those hips. Let's come into a little bit of a prayer balance. If you fall out of it, it's okay. Sitting back in those hips, tall in your spine. Foot is flexed. Your next inhale, everything lifts, foot comes out. Foot circles back, sets up for triangle. So now your right foot is aligned with the back edge of your mat. Left foot is facing forward, actively pressing into your feet. Hands lift on the inhale, reaching forward, right hip presses back, hinge on the exhale. Setting up this posture, finding that space in that hip. Shoulders away from the ears. Core is engaged. Making contact with those toes. When you're ready, go ahead and ground down into your left foot. Feel as if someone's picking you up from your right hand, slowly in a straight line. Brings you back to center. Left foot now turns to the long edge of your mat. Circle the hands up. Sit back for goddess squat. Keep squat, sitting back. Hands can be up, hands can be at your side. Just want gonna sit back into those hips. Actively pressing into our feet. Feeling our pinky toes, allowing our hips to open. Take a couple deep breaths here in this goddess squat. Inhale. Exhale, sink down lower. Rising up on the inhale, 5-pointed star. Shining bright through all appendages. Active in the feet. Pulling in your belly, the spine, shoulders away from the ears. Let's take a couple more breaths, spreading everything out. Imagining rainbows firing from your fingers. When you're ready, go ahead and take a small micro bend into that right knee. Press forward, come up to the front of your mat. We're going to take it to the other side. Whew. Okay. When you're ready, right hand it's going to pick up the weight, right foot. Shift the weight to the right foot. Slowly activate your core. Tail tucks down. Feet are engaged, pressing into the earth. Let's set up for that triangle. Tree posture. So now left foot is making contact with the calf, the thigh. The knee is pushing away from the mat and down. Shoulders are away from the ears. Belly's pulled in, tall in our spine. When you're ready, go ahead and allow your branches to fly high. Finding that drishti. Spot of balance to guide you through this sequence. When you're ready, in your next inhale, find length in your arms and your ribs. Foot loop, at least the left foot floats back, extending forward for that flying warrior. Small bend in the knee, active in that back foot. Pelvic floor is engaged, adding length to your torso. Hips are even. When you're ready, go ahead and pull your belly to your spine, shoulders away from the ears. Left foot's going to start to slowly creep forward. Inhale, left leg lifts. You can give it a little hug. Using this opportunity to re-ground into your right foot. Left leg now is going to drape over the right thigh. Sitting back into that balancing figure 4. May feel good to make connection with the ground. Just here for another couple more breaths. Inhale, go ahead and rise up. Left leg lifts. Exhale, sweeps back, sets up for triangle on the left side. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, lock in those feet, belly to spine, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, hinge, triangle. Active lateral hip flexion. Left hip is moving away from the body. Core is engaged. Staying with your breath. When you're ready, go ahead and ground down to that right foot. Inhale, left leg, arm lifts. Comes back up, right foot twists. We're going to sit back in that squat. Your hands are tired, feel free to drop your hands. Here in the squat. Listening to your body. When you're ready, engage those glutes. Rise up. Exhale as you settle down into 5-pointed star. Taking a cleansing breath if you need. Brings you in for another breath. Deep breath in. Micro bend into that left foot. Now power down, slightly come forward. That's the flow. Now we're gonna go through it. One breath, one movement. Whew. Let's see how we do. Starting with our weight onto the left foot, so right foot starts with tree. Inhale, find the tree. Exhale, ground down. Inhale, float the hands up. Exhale, sink down into the tree. Inhale, foot lifts, hands lift. Exhale, right foot presses back for warrior 3, flying warrior. One breath here. Active in the belly, foot sweeps, rises up. Exhale, balancing figure 4. Sitting back into hips. Inhale, lifting and rising. Exhale, foot steps back for triangle. Finding length as you inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, hinging. Grounding down, rising up. Turning the foot, coming through that goddess squat. One breath in, sink down, exhale. Inhale, rise up, 5-pointed star. Exhale, lengthen that right foot. Micro bend, come forward. Take it to the left. Weights in the right now. Setting up tree posture. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, find the tree. Inhale, foot lifts, hands reach. Exhale, everything starts to guide forward for that warrior 3. Inhale, walk in the spine, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, foot sweeps forward, lifts halfway. Exhale, sitting back into that half chair. Balancing figure 4. Ardha Utkatasana. Multiple names for the same posture. Rising up. Foot drops, comes back through chair. Sorry, triangle. Hands come forward on the inhale. Drop through triangle on the exhale. Active in that front foot. Rise up. Come through, goddess squat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, micro bend in the left. Step forward. We made it. All right, now we're gonna do it with no instruction, moving with your breath. And if you want a little more challenge, the right side through, we're gonna do eagle arms. So right hand swoops underneath left. Might need to move just a little slower, but taking your time. So when you're ready, setting up for tree. Just in a moment, starting to move with your breath. Shoulders are away from the ears, active in our core. As you open up the triangle, release the eagle arms to reach forward, come down, rise up, back to the normal flow. Let's do to the other side. So if you took eagle arms, now this time left comes under right, makes that connection. Find your locks. Take a breath in and a breath out. Moving with your breath. Fall out of it, It's A-okay. We're all human. Unlocking the arms of the triangle, coming forward. Nice job. We got one more round. You move however you want. We're gonna get back into it. Take a moment to shake out your hips, shake out the feet. We're almost done. When you're ready, go ahead and, if you're taking eagle arms, right hand underneath left, shoulders away from the ears, setting up in that tree. We'll start there. Now if you're ready, take it to the other side. Left hand sweeps underneath the right. Okay, beating back the top of our mats. We are almost done. We're about to transfer to that delicious, juicy yin. We have one more surprise, one more bonus. So coming to the top of your mat, we're gonna start in a chair posture. So with your feet don't actually have to touch, close together. These knees are aligned. Thighs are engaged. Sweep your hands up, let's sit into a chair. So bending the knees, sitting back in the hips, shoulders away from the ears, long in your spine. As you inhale, engage your core. Inhale now, pressing down, rising up onto your tippy toes. You may take a few moments to brace the wobbles, find your drishti. We're eventually going to start to sink back into our chair while remaining on our tippy toes. So your hips are going back, your belly is engaged. You may want to use a block to help with the landing. You're going to start to begin to lift those heels higher, shifting your weight now more so to the front of the toes. You're going to make connection with your knees. But now we're going to entertain this beautiful toe squat for the next 10 breaths or until we pass out and fall down. Just kidding, we don't want that. But whenever you're ready, go ahead and just come down to your mat. This is just a nice way to move some of that focus, some of that activity into our feet. gripping the ground. You can lift, you can move with your breath, whatever's gonna help you just to hold it. We're almost there. 3 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale. When you're ready, go ahead and bring your hands down to the ground, pressing into your fingertips, lifting the hips, letting your head to hang in this forward fold, just taking a few moments. A lot of sensation, a lot of energy. You can lift up for a half lift. Your hands can connect, step those feet back. Dropping to your knees, we're gonna sit back now in child's pose. If you have a block, you may enjoy using that to rest the top of your forehead, your third eye right in the center of the lower side of the block, which takes off some of the strain in your cervical spine, opening up your neck for a little more relaxation. We're gonna stay here for a few moments while we start to transfer to the meditative and concentration practice of yin. So in this child's pose, with your knees wide apart, toes touching, maybe walk your hands in front of your mat and feeling your underarms, your triceps, a little stretch as you press your underarms into the ground. And as you open up more space in your fingertips, maybe a small little lift on each inhale of your fingertips might move you forward. And as you exhale, sinking down deeper, feeling your rib cage compress, your shoulders moving away from the ears. Taking these next few breaths just to listen to your body, to check in with your breath. The yin practice allows the movement, the breath, the postures of the vinyasa to transfer now to the deeper connected tissues of our body and to stimulate the sixth and seventh limb of meditation and concentration. You may be able to feel where sensation is gathered in your body, feeling your edge, feeling if you move where there's an increase in sensation, and if you relax, there's a softening. This is your practice, using your breath to guide you deeper where you want to go today. When you find the edge, it may be appropriate to lean and to breathe into the edge ever so slightly and to wait. Or it may be the time to give yourself grace and kindness and to just relax and feel ease. Most important part is to follow your inhale. Stay with your breath as you exhale. Visualize it moving through your body. Just a couple more breaths here. At the end of your breath cycle, go ahead and start to make connection with your fingertips, pressing into your palms, Go ahead and walk your hands back. You can sit your hips back. We're actually just gonna meet in a, we're getting started. We are getting started in, oh goodness. What are we doing? Oh, silly me. Sorry, had a brain cloud. Come back to, we're gonna get started in with a pigeon pose. So we're gonna find that either here through tabletop. You can press back into down dog ever so slowly, lifting that right foot up as you inhale, maybe dropping the knee, opening up the hip to the outside as you exhale. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, bringing that right knee to the outside of the right wrist. The foot now pivots, comes closer to your groin, to your thigh. Taking a few moments to set up here. We're going to be here for several minutes. So if you have a block, I like to put a block behind my left thigh to keep my hips even. You may want to grab a pillow, a blanket. We're going to slowly straighten, lengthen, allowing that left foot to be our anchor. And now engaging our belly to our spine and slowly starting to come forward. Moving with your breath as if the transition was a posture of its own. There's no rush. We're going to be here for 2 to 3 minutes. If you have a block, you may want to place it under your chest. You may want to place it at the tall side to catch your forehead for another connection point. Same thing with the pillow. Your hands can drape slowly towards the front of your mat. Setting up for a lounging, sleepy swan. But allowing this time to settle, allowing the mind to be still. I like to monitor my awareness by touching into all 4 pinkies and making sure that there's a connection with the ground at all times between the outer limbs. For a little more sensation, you can also guide your left foot towards the back side of your right corner of your mat. Reconnecting the top of that foot, anchoring down, hips are level and even, but your thigh is actively pressing into the ground, allowing you to root down with your core and feel the heaviness of your body as you sink into this posture. Few more breaths here so you can finally take that last adjustment. Maybe you need to come closer to the ground. Maybe you want to back off, but resisting the urge to fidget and resisting the urge for the mind to go towards planning for the future or considering items of the past. So staying with the breath, staying in the present. Give me 4 more breaths here. Slowly, slowly start to move your hands back towards your shoulders underneath, making a connection with the ground. Allow your torso to lift slowly, shifting over to your right hips. Now we're going to circle. That left foot is going to sweep in front of your mat. It's going to bend the knee and continue to cross over your legs. So you're going to set it for open-faced cow posture. Right leg is bent, actively pressing into the foot here on the ground. Connecting point with the same on the left. You may want to get a block or a pillow. You may want to make sure that there is a blanket or a connection point underneath your hips so that you can feel tall in your spine. Lengthen your spine, shoulders away from the ears, and then slowly, slowly start to hinge and bend forward. Bringing that belly over the thigh. Sinking down deeper. Squeezing your thighs, your midline together to allow you to find the right posture, the right amount, effort and ease. And now releasing, sinking down, and just allowing gravity and time to do its work. This posture that crosses over the midline is a detoxifying position. Also engaging the thigh to the belly. You're actively breathing into organs and promoting circulation across your body. It's a very, very cleansing and refreshing posture. Now as you seat down, I encourage you to guide your breath towards the back of your hip sockets as if where you were wearing denim jeans and had back pockets. And as you inhale, send your breath to the back of those hips. Exhale, allowing your belly to pull in slightly, slightly as you sink down deeper. And allowing that good posture, healthy spine to remain as you sink into this posture. You have 3 or 4 more breaths. Just move at your pace. Just observing the depth of your inhale. How your lungs spread to the left and to the right, and fully engaged, contracting as you exhale, squeezing all that out which no longer serves you. Take another breath, focused on those back hip pockets, the back where the denim jeans were, squeezing out, folding forward. Slowly, slowly start to walk your hands back, moving through this transition as if it was a posture of its own. There's no rush. Now your left foot is going to circle back around to close to where it was in the beginning, but it bends. We're gonna now set up for sleeping swan on this side. So right knee remains exactly where it is, but now your left foot is the inside of the knee is making connection point with the ground. The feet are flexed. We're going to Maintain length in our spine, shifting to our hips so that both hips are making a connection with either a blanket or with the ground underneath. And slowly, slowly guiding your body over to your right. Now this may be the fullness of the posture for you, opening up the hips here, maintaining this length in your spine. Or if you have pillows or blocks, it may be your opportunity to fall forward, finding rest on your left or right cheek, but feeling that twist of your belly and your spine, protected and secured with the block or with the ground. Just allowing your breath to grow rich and deep in your belly and to feel that twist as you exhale, squeezing everything together. If you're finding that your mind is beginning to wander, maybe the right time to come back to that 4-count box breath. I'll slowly guide with a minimum direction if you like. So inhale for the count of 4. Hold at the top. Open mouth exhale. Pause at the bottom. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Pause. 4, 3, 2. Let it all go. Sink down deeper to your mat. A few more breaths, take your time. Let's take one more deep, full inhale. Inhale a little more. Now open mouth, exhale. Go ahead and walk your hands slowly underneath your shoulders. Shoulders away from the ears, pressing into those hands. Allow yourself to rise up. Now the left foot's gonna come forward. Ah, nice. We're gonna take all of that effort and ease and now balance it out on the other side. So moving very slowly. There's no rush. We're just gonna find ourselves back to tabletop. So however you wanna get there. We're going to start with lifting those hips. Left leg rises, opens up to the outside. Inhale, extends long. Bring it through. Left knee to the outside of the wrist. You pick that right spot for your foot. Get all of the apparatuses where you want them to be. Remember to extend your right foot walks away long, makes positive contact with the top of the foot. The pinky, you can feel it. All 4 pinkies pressing into the ground, taking your time. It may feel nice to stretch those hands long, to find that extra extension with that back of that right foot. Just allowing yourself to stay here. Block, you may want to take this halfway point to adjust. Listen to your body and assess where you're going to finish. Another few more breaths, taking your time. Take 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze it all out. Let's take a deep inhale, squeeze, inhale, feel your air growing in the body of your belly, filling your ribs, rising to the top of your chest, pausing at the top. Take a small little sip. Inhale, 1, 2, pause. Okay, now release. On your next inhale, go ahead and bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Allowing your left foot to remain where it is. We're going to lean over to our left hip. Right foot is going to sweep forward. Now it's going to cross over that left knee. So depending on your level of flexibility, you may be able to make, it may look different from left to right. You may need to go about halfway. Your guide is that your hips remain on a blanket, on the floor, on a pillow, that your hips remain grounded as you find this posture. Is the safety spot. But then whenever you get to what's right for you, taking a moment to grow long, and then slowly drifting forward, crossing over the midline. Belly is actively pressing into the thighs. Your head can hang heavy. You can get a block, however, whatever's comfortable for you, just listening to your body. Takes a few moments to settle into these postures, so your initial positioning may release and may unlock, allowing you to go a little deeper. Listening to your internal wisdom, this wonderful, beautiful body to guide you. This beautiful moment in time on New Year's Eve, allowing us to live in the moment, allowing us to
dedicate time to ourselves, to items of passion, and activating a principle that passion must be active in order to that we must act out passion before we can feel it. That we are indeed acting out passion before we can feel it. So taking just a moment to be grateful for the item that you are most passionate about, family member, a dream, a loved one, something in your life, your pet, whatever it is. Just allowing this moment to linger, the warmth of that feeling, feeling the temperature of the room across your skin, remaining in this moment. Couple more deep breaths. A full cleansing, releasing exhale. Take one more deep breath in. Inhale. Feel the lungs, feel the chest rise. Pause at the top. Can you suck in 3 sips of air? Pause. Let it all go. Next inhale, go ahead and walk your hands underneath your shoulders, slowly pressing up, removing your pillows, blocks. Now that right thigh is going to come back around for the final twist, final posture with your legs bent, readjusting as needed. So right thigh is down, left thigh is open. Bend, a small bend in the left or right foot to protect your ankles, but moving with your breath, twisting to the left, and then sinking down deep when you're ready. Resting like a baby fawn in a prairie. Daffodils and daisies all around. Blue clouds blowing. White clouds blowing across the blue sky. A restful fawn. Back to your breath, fighting the urge to allow your mind to wander. If it wanders, take a deep breath in, and now feel your body, your lungs, bringing you closer to center as you exhale. Staying with your breath, staying in this moment, maybe making that connection with your pinkies. How many pinkies are on the ground? Oh my goodness, somebody's calling me again. This is so annoying. When you're ready, go ahead and allow yourself to push your hands up. Going to bring that right foot forward. I'm going to set up for our final posture. It is going to be a yin posture. We are going to take a more progressive version of supine butterfly for our shavasana. So we'll stay here for a while, so make sure that you're very comfortable. You may want to get blocks on the outside of your knees. Your feet are going to touch, but your knees are going to fall apart wide. You're going to walk your feet in close together, flap your little butterfly wings, whatever you feel comfortable with. If you want to have a block behind you, supporting your, not a block, but a blanket supporting your low back. When you're ready, actively pressing into your feet, but allowing yourself to slowly drift back. Hands, if you have a bolster or a pillow or anything that you want to place on top of your thighs, just a little bit of weight here can also add a deepening element and encourage your body to relax. Just taking some time here, allowing your body to fall wide across your mat. Your arms can go above, overhead. Your arms can go to the left and to the right. Just taking a moment to settle into this final posture. Allowing yourself just to release, to soften your palms, to soften your brow. Maybe you release your tongue and open your mouth. Maybe your head walks just a little bit further, closer to the mat. Top of your head comes in a little bit, opening up your throat, but allowing you just to relax heavier. And to feel the sensation, the sparked energy lines across your body responding to your effort, your ease, and ending this practice allowing yourself just to rest here. Go ahead, I will wake you up at the end, so take a few moments just to detach from your body, detach from your mind, just to be. When you're ready, slowly, slowly coming back to your awareness, allowing your breath, your body to begin to awaken. Maybe wiggling your fingers, squinting your face. When you're ready, there's no rush. Go ahead and allow yourself to begin to come back. That could be removing your blocks. You can shift to your favorite side for a fetal position. Just giving yourself time. Corpse pose and represents the death of the person that you were at the beginning of the practice, and as you awaken into the new you, a new year, a new you. And when you're ready, go ahead and guide yourself towards the front of your mat with your eyes closed in an easy seated position. Let's just take a few moments here with our hands on our knees, palms facing up, connecting the thumb and the middle finger together, symbolizing the greatest amount of space between two places. So allowing a few breaths, this lingering sensation. Feeling the higher frequency that you have created in your space, capturing the vibe, the warmth of those around you. On your inhale, circle the hands up above the head, making connection at the top with your palms, slowly guiding your hands down as your thumb raises the third eye, the nose, the mouth, resting on the heart. Taking this time to consider your practice, your intention, and ending with this mantra of humanity, that I am better than no one, and no one is better than me. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace to you and to this world. Namaste. Namaste. All right. Wishing you a happy New Year's and a great 2021. See you.